Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Good evening, online. Online, good evening. Can you please confirm, can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Super. Okay, and welcome back and good to see you all here. And I'm really happy to see you all here again, offline and online people. And again, a warm welcome to the classes. So I know that today definitely there might be some people new because yesterday we started the class, but it was just an introduction that we did, right? I spoke about myself and what is that, how AWS is high in demand in the market. So we discussed about all those things a little bit in yesterday's class. We haven't discussed anything technical, yes or no? Did we discuss anything technical? No. Okay. Online, anyone new today? Just put me a message, me. I want to know how many people are new today. Okay, I think there are few people, those are new, that's completely fine. So those are new today, those who join my classes, welcome guys, and all we people offline, online, welcome you guys. Okay, there are so many people new, good. Okay, Nana. As there are many people are new today, I'll just introduce myself for a few seconds so that, new people don't know about me, right? So, so many of the people know already that my name is Reyaz, right? New people, okay, we know you, sir. Okay, but thoda seconds to banta hai, right? Let me talk about myself, right? AWS Reyaz, God of AWS. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys. Okay, thank you. Okay, ChatGPT knows me, many people know me, but yes, let me introduce myself. Give me 1 minute, okay, online, please. Okay, so my name is Reyaz Sheikh, having 18 plus years of experience, new people, especially for you, right? And hi, Noor Ali and everyone. All right, and having 18 plus of years of experience, my main expertise on these years would be mainly AWS and DevOps. Initially, I was completely into infrastructure side, later moved to the cloud, and now I'm working on AWS and then DevOps. I'm a consultant as well as I own my own company. I'm the director of my startup company. Okay. And as I said, those who don't know, those who want to know more about me, just go to Google and just type AWS by Riyadh. Oh, do you see this? Okay, so I'll just put AWS by. Can you tell me why it is? What is the first list there? What is the first listing? What is that first one? Now tell me why it is listing on the top. Why? Because that is mostly search, right? So for that reason, frequent searches. So I'm there already. You just go through this Facebook. There is also one Facebook which is here, right? And right? So this is the Facebook. No, Nodi bhai. Okay, Abhinav, thank you. Right, do you see this here? There are, what is that? I don't want to create an account here. No into mark here. Okay. So if you come down, there are so many feedbacks are available. Just go through that Facebook. So this is how we learned into the class. Okay. And also you can, if you have time, just ask ChatGPT. So ChatGPT also knows me. But I think, oh, right. Yeah, so that was, I think that's from ChatGPT. I think someone posted about me. That's fine. So those who are new, so that was about me. And I really welcome you all. A warm welcome to the classes for new people. Old people, I already welcomed you yesterday. Right? All right. Fine, Nana. So in yesterday's, what we have discussed is I welcomed you here. right? And then also I discuss about myself a little bit. And also I talked about expectations about this course. Yes. So new people, please concentrate because this is especially for you. For a few minutes, I'm just recapping of what we have discussed in our last class, right? So we discussed about the expectations. The expectations about this course is you will be excellent in fundamentals. The fundamentals that I'll be teaching you will be helpful not only for AWS and DevOps. This will be helpful for any other technologies. Okay, for every technology, this will be helpful. So I'll be I'll be giving you very good, excellent fundamentals before we start the course. And also I'll be teaching you Linux commands also here, right? And those who have opted my course, Linux separate classes are also free for you from other trainer if you want to go deeper into the Linux. But here in my course, I'll be just teaching you what is required for the DevOps. Those kind of comments I'll teach you. That's my promise. Okay. And then we'll discuss about lots of DevOps tools and lots of AWS services and DevOps with AWS, Dev Security Ops, right? And then we'll be talking about so many projects. Today, you'll be seeing what are the projects that I'll be telling you in DevOps especially. And I'll be helping you. Sure, Naveen. And by the way, guys, those who are my old students, I just wanted to tell you that old students, my AWS old students, this course is both mix of AWS and DevOps. So you have already done AWS from me from previous classes. So wait for few weeks, couple of weeks. I'll be starting a separate DevOps for you in another time. Okay, Naveen and those who are my previous people. Okay, previous batch people. Okay, Nana. So don't worry, I remember you. So I'll be especially starting the separate DevOps, but this course is with mix of AWS and DevOps. It's a package. Okay. Okay, Nana. Very good. Fine. So rest of the people, see, yeah. So we'll be talking about interview questions, troubleshooting, security, architecting, everything that we cover. And we have discussed yesterday why we should learn AWS and why we should learn DevOps, because that is the number one top. You know what? Due to there are so many surveys, they have said that next 10 years, the cloud is booming. Not only 10 years, it's next decades, because everything is cloud. I'm not talking about DevOps. I'm talking about cloud. So cloud meaning that to which cloud? AWS cloud. AWS cloud is booming a lot in the industry for next years, right? And then including DevOps will help you to get the jobs. For that reason, I started this course like DevOps and AWS. I will be not saying that DevOps with AWS, there is a difference. DevOps with the AWS is different. DevOps and AWS is different. Correct? No. DevOps with AWS meaning we'll be teaching DevOps, but we'll telling you a few things about the AWS. No, this course is completely on AWS plus completely on DevOps plus AWS with DevOps also. So it's a jackpot, I'm saying you, right? As I said yesterday. So we discussed about the job roles, and then we discussed, okay, this is the course strategy, Nana, those who are new people today. So part 1, part 2, part 3, I have divided the course in 3 parts. Part 1 is the AWS, the manual. Part 2, the DevOps automation, right? And then part 3, AWS with DevOps. So if you learn this course, you don't need to look back. And once the opportunity comes, you can easily grab it. Easily grab it. Come, Nana. So do we need any prerequisites for this to learn this course? Yes or no? Say. Do we have any prerequisite skills for this course? Do we need to learn anything before this course? Nothing is required. Okay, Hema. Nothing is required. I'll be helping you to cover everything from scratch. This is what I promised. Okay, so these are the tools that will be covered in the DevOps. If you see these tools now, this will like Greek and Latin for you. Yes or no? So you are here to learn all these things. So I should not make you uncomfortable by showing all these tools, because these are the tools that we'll be learning in our coming days. Okay, Nana. So this is what we have discussed in our last class. Okay. And also we discussed about the certification. After this course, you can clear AWS certification guaranteed. The only prerequisites for that is you need to regular to the class and you need to concentrate 1.5 hours my class. And I also told you that no revision is required. You will be getting know automatically after a couple of days. So because we'll start the technical topics and they'll be asking you the questions and you can just like that magically you'll be keep on answering it. Mark my words, mark my lines. I'll talk about this later. Okay na? గుర్తు పెట్టుకోండి దీని గురించి మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడదాం. Okay? Yeah. 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 Sorry. Okay, fine. So I'm little bit more friendly with my offline students here. Okay, online. Guys, and by the way, I don't mind if you put smiley symbols, online people. Let the class has to be fun. And if you are coming to the class, you should have that josh. Arey, today Reyaz Sir class is starting. Let's go. That is how that the classes should be and will be. Okay. So online people, yeah, you can put emojis, right? You know, be professional. Put smileys whenever you want to smile it, right? So it's let's be little bit more friendly. Except ore. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, Nana. So that is what we have discussed. Okay, let's move to today's topic. Okay. Akhanda Angaman. Okay, Naveen, thank you. Okay, fine. See, in our yesterday's class, we had some fun that we understood why we need to learn AWS. Nana, everyone unanimously tell me which is the number one cloud provider in the market. Everyone agreed, no? So is there any doubt that why we should learn AWS? There are no doubts because every company that you take, AWS projects are there, 100%. And our online experience people also said that yesterday there are so many projects are available on AWS. Every company is using AWS. So that no, Hemana. So Google, so as I said, what is the first cloud provider in the market? AWS. What is the second place? Azure. Third place? GCP. So these three are the giant cloud providers in the market at the moment. So what is cloud? Everything that we learn in coming days, no problem. Okay. But now I have introduced yesterday why we need to learn AWS because it's number one in the market and we need to learn DevOps also. So in today's class, I came up with some small story and example to make you understand what is DevOps. What is DevOps? So now you should be involved in this example, right? So try to listen carefully. Let's have some fun. Ready? Josh. Ready? See, that's a Josh. If you are energetic, I'll be triple energetic than you. Okay? Okay, fine. Super. Online. Okay, Nana. Okay, it's time to start. Let's start. Let's take for example, let's take an example. Guys, we want to start a business. What is that? We want to start a business. Assume Amazon application. You can take any application. Facebook, Amazon, Flipkart, any application that you take. I took today's only the recent screenshot, Diwali sale. What is this, Amazon application or not? Amazon website, right? This is Amazon website that I just took the screenshot today. Okay, fine. Nana, we want to start a business. Amazon app is a very fresh new one, which is not introduced before. Assume that it is not introduced before. Now I am the Amazon CEO. Okay, but assume, okay, right? So assume, see, okay, assume that I'm the CEO. Of course, I'm CEO for my company, right? So assume this, I'm the CEO of Amazon for the example for now. It's very difficult, but okay. So this is the business that I want to start. To start a business, first we need to have a website or not? And I agree. We need to have a website. That website need to be designed. That is the goal. That website need to be designed. I need to publish that for everyone. That is the goal of the today's class. Okay. So for that, I need to start a business. We need to have one website which has to be accessed by everyone. That is the concept. So I decided that I need to have a website. For that, what we need to have a team or not? I need a team. You tell me based on your knowledge, we need to have a team. To whom we should hire? What type of people we should hire? Excellent. What is that? developer I need to hire. Tell me. Tester we need to hire. Developer, tester, designers, database engineers. Okay. Manager, of course. Without manager, there should be someone who should be hitting on the head, right? So manager should be there. Support team. That meaning who will deploy the application, server management, infrastructure, operations guy. Who is this guy? So as you said, I have. Let's have the team now. Okay, guys, you are all CEOs now. Wow, nice, no? We should conduct a class with all CEOs once. Guys, I bless you that you will become one day CEO. Okay, so Guru blessings is always good. Remember, right? So okay, assume that you're all CEOs. Assume that you're all CEOs like me now here. Okay, now you all want to start a business. Assume this is your project now. Assume this is your project. So involve in that. You will understand and you will have the maza of this now. See. So what you need to have a team or not? You need to have a team. Yes. So let us introduce the team. I already had some people. Okay. So I already had some people, especially we have number one manager. Her name is Miss Kyra. You want to see her? Okay. Okay. There she is. Hey. Okay, fine. Let's not divert. We are AWS professionals. Come on. Okay. So she is Miss Kyra, and she is introducing herself. Her name is Kyra, and my boss. Her boss is, of course, this is my game, no? Okay. So what is a manager? Her role is what? Manager, and company name is Boom. Assume that's a Germanly I call, right? What is the company name? Boom company. So manager we have had. You're all okay with manager? Okay, good. Next, who is she? Let her introduce. Read it. Hi, I'm Roxy. I work in the development team. My role? The developer. And who is she? Developer. Who is she? Developer. So I introduce you to number one, manager. What is her name? Kyra. Number two, developer. Roxy. Fine. Next, our operations guy. And his name is Mark. Right? So no Indian, sir. No, I just Indian. Some people will feel bad if I take names. So that's why I took something different names. Okay. So what is his role? Operations guy. Next, let us introduce one more. Who is she? Her name is Maria, and she is a tester. And by the way, all these names I used. There were the real names when I was working in Europe. You know, right? I was in Europe for many years. Okay. And when I was in their company, so these are all the people names. So I use their names. Okay, fine. So now, who are there? Okay, this is a team now. So meet your team. Who are the team? Roxy, she's what? Developer. Mark, operations guy. And who is she? Last one. Maria, she is a tester. And who is the manager? Kyra. Nice, yeah. Nice memory power. Okay, now you have the team. Okay, guys, this is your project. I'm saying involve. This is your project. Okay, think that you have this team now. So now what happened is, in order to start a project, there is something called SDLC we need to follow. What is SDLC? Say that software development life cycle. Okay, Nana. So you want to start a business. Let's say you want to start your own business. You want to start a restaurant, you want to start some car showroom, anything. So what you need to first, you need to do the planning or not? Yes or no? First we need to do planning. Here also you want to set up an Amazon application. So you need to first do what? Planning. So every project contain SDLC. Without SDLC, you cannot maintain the project. You need to follow the process. So what is the full form of SDLC? Software development life cycle. So what is the first phase for that? Planning. What is the planning, Nana? Planning meaning we need to define the project goals. What is my end goal, right? And scope, and how many resources that I need, how many people I need, right? How many developers I need. So everything will come under what? Planning. Once the planning is done, what we need to do? Requirement analysis. What exactly we need, right? In the website, what are the columns that we need? What are the everything images that we need? What's the header? What's the footer? Everything that we will know into the requirement analysis. What exactly that we need. Next, once planning and requirement analysis is done, what we need to do? We need to start designing. Designing meaning what? Designing meaning that UX designers will be there. No, all these people will started designing everything. What is that covering that entire architecture? Everything that will come under designing part. Next, what we need to, once the designing finished, we need to implement. Developers will come here. So developers will come here and will take the design that has developed by architects, and then they started coding it. You getting it? They started coding it. Okay. Once the coding is done, that code is proper or not, what we need to do? We need to test it. Correct? We need to test it. Okay. Once the testing is done, what we need to do finally? Deploy. We need to deploy on the dabba. What is the dabba called? Server. What is server? I'll teach you separately. No problem. For now, imagine there is a server. Okay. Once you deploy that application and the application is running, and what we need to do after that? We need to maintain it. So this is the entire SDLC. You understand what is SDLC now? Clear, Nana? Online, is this clear, everyone? What is SDLC? CC? CC meaning those who are new today. CC meaning crystal clear. So if you say CC, then I'll be moving forward. Okay. You come, Nana, here. Sit here. So, can you move that? Take the chair. Leave it. Can you able to see? Okay. Good. So you understand SDLC? Can you tell me the phases? First one is what? Planning. Next one, requirement analysis. Next one, design. Next one, implement. Next, test. Next, deploy. Next, maintain. Clear now? Okay. Now everything is ready. Good. So in this SDLC, mainly we have 3 models. Mainly have how many models? So now we have SDLC process is there. How to implement? We have 3 models mainly, but I have put only 2 models here. Third model is coming soon. Suspense, I'll tell. The number 1 is what model? Waterfall model. What model, Nana? Very important. This will come under the interview questions. Okay. What is waterfall model? I'll talk. Right. What are the 2 models that we have here? Waterfall model, agile model. Say that with me. Waterfall model, agile model. So at the moment we have 2 models. What are the 2 models? Waterfall model, agile model. Okay. So I'll tell you here what is waterfall model. So should we start the project now? So our planning is done, SDLC is done. So let us start the project. Once we start the project, first what we need to do is planning, analysis and designing is done. Completed, huh? Our planning is done, how many people, etc. and requirement I have gathered, a design also done. Now who need to do? Developer. Very good. Who need to do, Nana? Developer need to start coding it. Who is our developer here? Developer. Roxy, that lady, that girl, see? Roxy. So now development starts. Client have given the requirement. Client has given the requirement. And developer, she took how many months to develop the entire code? 6 months. How much time it took to develop the entire code, Nana? 6 months. So in these 6 months, who is the most hardworking fellow? Developer only, right? Developer. And what this tester and operations guy are doing? What they are doing, these 2 people? Chill, bro. Chill. What is that? Chill. Is there any work for them? No. See, think. You be in their shoes. Okay. Now developer is working very hard for 6 months, and this tester and then operation guy doesn't have any work because tester doesn't have any code to test it. Once testing is done, then only Mark will do the deployment. Okay. She did coding, right? And then 6 months later. How many months later? 6 months later. Yes, correct. 6 months later. What happens? 6 months, this developer did coding. After that, the developer will give the code to whom? Tester. And now this girl tester, who is tester here? I don't remember. You remember? Huh? Maria, what she did? She started screaming that we have a bug. We have a bug. Now tell me, once she identified, what is the job of tester? To identify bugs. The job of tester is to identify the bugs. How many bugs she or he find out, that much salary she will get or he will get. Hikes. Okay. So, okay, fine. So she identified the bug. Now the code will move forward or backward. Super. It will move backward. Backward to whom? Developer. Again, but what our Mark is doing now? Chill, bro. Still chilling? Yes. So here, how much time got wasted here? 6 months. After that, Mark is saying, I'm waiting for the code to deploy. Tester, what she is telling? Testing is in progress. What developer is doing? Again, recoding and fixing bugs. Client? Mera Karan Arjun aayega. Right? So it is similar the same situation. Do you see the customer face here? When the project will come to me, right? When the project will customer, now customer is angry or not? Tell me. Angry or not? Yes. How much time wasted? And yes, 6 months worked there. 6 months developer work and still in progress. That is called waterfall model. That is called project is success. That is the problem with waterfall model. If you are using waterfall model, so problem here is it is a linear sequential approach. Linear sequential approach meaning everything, each phase depend upon the previous one. Each phase is depend upon the previous. Testers is depend upon developer, and operations guy is developed depend on tester. Until they finish, they cannot do the work. His approach is good. This approach is good. I'll tell you the another real-time example. See, for every few minutes after telling, I'm asking you, Babu, is this clear or not? Yes or no? Clear or not? Clear. Every statement I'll teach you and I'll ask you clear or not. But just imagine, I'll complete. I don't ask anything. I'll keep on teaching. Entire course. After the at last day, I'll ask, is it clear? Day. You understand the feeling that you get? That is waterfall model. Is it good approach? The client will be happy. For that reason, waterfall model is not suggestible. So that was the first model that we got. In which year, Nana? 1970. Okay, and time to market, your product will deliver to the market slow or faster? Slow. Automation any there? No. When the customer will give the feedback? End of the project. You know what happened in our previous years? The developers will do, company will do the entire work. Finally, the product has to be shown to the customer or not. And this company will go, hey, surprise, customer, this is your product. And customer will say, this is my product. No, I didn't ask this one. If the customer says, this is not the one I asked, the company has invested 1 year time on this. Bad approach or not? Bad approach, right? For that reason, and the quality also what, Nana? Low. Issues are identified only at the testing stage, and teams operates in silos. Silos meaning testers are somewhere, developers are somewhere. Any collaboration is there? No cooperation is there. Silos meaning introverts, individuals. Okay. So this waterfall model is not good. For that reason, next what we got? Agile. So now you tell me, don't read anything here, Agile. So now you understand the problem of waterfall model, no? What is the problem of waterfall model? You tell me. At the end of the project, we'll get to know, and it is dependent on the previous phase. Yes or no? Now, what will be good for you to do? Tell me. Customers need to involve in every phase or not? Yes or no? Now see, instead of me asking at the end of the course, Babu, do you all understood? Or is it good to say that each and every line I'll say after 1 hour I'll ask, is this clear? Is this clear? That is better. The second one is better or not? Similarly here also, now come to the agile model. What is it, Nana? Agile. So agile model is highly dynamic and iterative approach. That meaning you don't need to know the complete requirement. So you can develop few features first and start asking the customer, Babu, oi customer, this is the one you asked. If customer say, okay, then only move next. So every time, so we call it as sprint. Say that, Nana? So when you go into real time in companies, you will be working in the agile model only. Right? Your company works on agile team, agile model, agile development, everything is on agile only. What is agile? Agile is, so sprint concept is there. Sprint is every 1 week or 2 weeks, minimum 2 weeks. How many weeks? So customer will give you one requirement. Hey, I need this. So, and our company will say that this required 3 sprints. How many example? 4 sprints. How many sprints? 4 sprints meaning how many days? How many days? 8, yeah? 8 weeks. Okay. 8 weeks. So 8 weeks. So after 8 weeks, what we do? We do a release to the customer. We do a release to customer and say, hey customer, please check whatever you ask, is this correct or not? So every release we are giving to the customer. That release can be few weeks. That is called sprints. What is that called? Collection of sprints is called release. What is that? Collection of sprints is called release. So let's say you have done 1, 2, 3, 4 sprints. After that, you can release the code, release the to customer. So after these weeks, then only customer will check. This is called what? Agile. This is what called agile. Now, do you see this was introduced? This was introduced in 2001, and time to market is rapid. And customer will get the feedback every sprint. Yes or no? So every 2 weeks, customer will see. Right, customer will see and check, yes, this is what I need. Or else customer will say, Babu, there is a change here, do something here. So again, our developers will do the change and show them to the customer. How is this model? How is this model? Nice, no? So this model is better. I would not say good, but this is better. So once you go into the companies, guys, you have a concept like Scrum Master will be there. Who is that? Scrum Master. Anyone experienced people here? Scrum Master, right? So online, have you heard about Scrum? Scrum meetings will be there, right? Yeah. Oh, SM Scrum Master is there already online there. So what is the job of Scrum Master? Every day morning he will come and sit with the entire team and ask, tell me the updates. Babu, what you did today? What you did? I did this. What are you going to do today? What you did before yesterday? Every update, Scrum Master will know. Like this, I'll collect, the Scrum Master will collect the entire information about the team, and Scrum Master will have understand that yes, everything is going smooth. Then he will update to the, we call something called PO, product owner will be there. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, 2 times daily, fine. 2 times daily, people will hit badly, right? So Scrum meeting itself is a worst thing generally, right? Because every day you need to update to your manager what you are doing. Fine. So next model, we call it as what? DevOps model. What is this, Nana? DevOps model will come under Agile only. It is, DevOps is a Agile methodology only, but it is quicker and faster and continuous. What is this called? Continuous. What is this called, Nana? Continuous. So that meaning, what happens is, you don't even wait for the sprint. Developer develops the code, right? Tester test it. Operations guy deploy it and check the code immediately. Continuous deployment. What is that called? We'll talk about so many things, but I'm just introducing this, right? So to make you even more better to understand, do you see this here? I gave you clear differentiation between waterfall, agile, and DevOps. See, Nana here, see? Yeah. So if you take waterfall model, first design is done. After that, it took long time to code, then only test and deploy. So first code everything and then test and deploy. Good approach? No. Okay, next. Agile is happening. What is happening? Design, code little bit, test it. Check the errors, again code, test, code, test, and then finally deploy it. So code, test and deploy every 2 weeks. Coming to DevOps, design, code, test, deploy. Code, test, deploy. Again, code, test, deploy. Code, test, deploy. So every deployment that you can go and check whether it is properly working or not. So here in Agile, we'll be doing the deploying lately. But here in DevOps, we are continuously deploying it. That is called continuous deployment. We are continuously deploying. That is why it is called continuous deployment. I'll tell you clearly what is continuous deployment. Everything is come, but I'm just introducing you the topics here, wordings. Understood the difference between the models? Is it clear? Yes, there will be a review. Online is clear until here? Guys, no need to go bang your head. Just if you understand the topic, that's one. There's nothing technical here. I'm not teaching you entire ITL here, okay? ITIL, right? Incident management, that problem, no. So you need to understand which model is better. Now you tell me waterfall model is better, agile is better, DevOps is better. So your company should have agile methodology. In that they will be using DevOps methodology. DevOps is not a technology, it is a process. Many people think DevOps is a technology. No, DevOps is not a technology, it's a culture, it's a process. How to make your product better is through DevOps. Nana, you got it? Don't expect everything to get it now only. Chill, relax. But you understood small things here? Fine. Okay. See here now. Super. Now you want to know before DevOps how the application deployment is happening? Should I tell you? Before DevOps, how the application deployment is happening. See, think here what I'm talking about. Application deployment. When? Before DevOps. Assume that DevOps is not there. Before DevOps, how it is happening, I'll tell you. See. And this girl said, code is ready. And then our Mark went and deployed code to the server. Okay, na? Okay, na? Code is ready. Tested, completely testing is done. And then our Mark went and deployed into the server. Good. And all of a sudden, what happened is application is not working. Let's say, for example, your Mark, who is our developer? Roxy, you are Roxy, for example. In front of me, he is a operations guy, she is a developer, okay? And then operation guy took the code from her and then he deployed to the server. And all of a sudden, what happened? The application is not working. Now tell me, Mark, you tell me, Mark, what will you do now, Mark? Go to developer, yes or no? Exactly, good one. You tell me, guys. Now, Mark has put the application into the server. Application not working. And now, Mark, what will you do? Mark will go and check with developer. Name you nicely. Okay. Mark checked the server. Server condition, good. Application, not working. Checked all parameters. To whom he need to contact? Developer. Yes or no? Okay. Now come to developer. She see how she put the face. Okay. Roxy also checked. Application condition, good. Code check, good. Checked all parameters. To whom contact? Again, Mark. Mark is saying, Roxy, please check. Roxy saying, you check. You understand? And what she is telling, developer is telling, developer uses a power. Any developers here online? Any developers here? You need to back me up, okay? See, developers will use a powerful word. I'll tell you that powerful word. Yes or no? You see our experienced developer here. She's telling, and the developer will always say that it is working on my laptop. The code is working in my laptop. The same code I have given to you, Mark. You put it in the server. You did something. Why you are coming to me? I gave the working code to you. Yes or no? Every developer is not. Now tell me, developer will go and unglify in server? Is any developer interested to log into server? Mark, you are interested to go and check the Java code? Java code? No. Roxy is not interested. Developer is not interested to go to server, and operations guy is not interested to go with the code. Who is angry now? Customer. Now a super game will start. What game is that? Blame game. Developer will say, sir, Mark problem. Mark is not doing work. Mark, sir, Roxy problem, sir. She is not doing the work properly. There is some code problem, sir. And she will say server problem. You will say code problem. Who will understand my problem? Uh-huh. So blame game will start. And who is here? Customer is angry. Application is not working. Business is lost. Yes or no? Just be in that situation and think. You have an application running. Let's say Sensex is there, no big website. Or you are doing betting, getting so many people will do. All of a sudden, whatever interesting that you are doing, that is down. Is it okay for you? How many cross business loss will happen if any website go? Assume Google, Facebook, Instagram, and those many odds are gone, and now these two people are fighting with each other. You go, you problem. You understand? Now what happens? A wall will form between a developer and operations. That is called wall of confusion. Mark, you are confused. I think from tomorrow, everyone will call you Mark. Okay? Mark is confused. Arey, this is my problem, code problem. And the developer is confused. Is it my code problem or server problem? So that is why no one will be able to resolve that issue. Because no, you are good in development. Developer is good in development. And Mark is good in the server management. But the confusion is happening in between who need to resolve the issue. That is called wall of confusion. And if you go and ask developer, what she'll say? I have given you my right code. That's it. Code barabar chal raha. क्या बोलते हैं? क्या जी? Code तो बराबर चल रहा. Code is working fine. And Mark, poor guy, I have deployed the same code that you have given to me, but it's not working. So the battle will start between whom? Dev versus operations. Developer will say, it's your problem. Operations will say, it's your problem. And then customer is in business, huge loss, and our application is not working. Developers are not helping. Server guys are also not helping. And to break this, the wall was there in between them. And that wall will be broken by DevOps. And let's welcome our hero. DevOps will come into picture now. So now, assume now DevOps is there. So now she will say that my code is ready. And then all test cases are passed. See now, code is ready. Test cases are passed. Now we need to do the deployment or not? We need a deployment now. Tell me who is there to deploy. There is one guy. If he take the code, he will deploy and show. And that guy is Mr. DevOps engineer. The arrival of hero came into picture. And he is Mr. DevOps, and it is you. It is you. It is individually you. In coming few next couple of months, you will become this DevOps engineer seamlessly, easily. You will be doing the deployment without downtime. Without downtime. What is downtime? I'll teach you later. Downtime means simply the website is not available. That is called downtime. Right? Now, so DevOps came and then break the wall, and he established the connection between whom? Developer and operations. Now, what these two people are, let's not fight with each other. Let us work together. That is called what? DevOps. DevOps is nothing but development plus operations is called DevOps. So developers plus operations, they both work together to form a DevOps. So now developer is not interested to work on server side. Server guy is not interested to work on development side. That's the reason why you guys are now forming as a DevOps engineer. Developer Roxy will be doing only coding. She will not come into DevOps. Mark will manage the servers. He will not come into the coding, DevOps. But you are now learning DevOps so that you will be in between these both of them. You will be in between the both of them. So you need to know a little bit of how application is working, and you need to know a little bit of how the server is working. That is why Dev plus operations, we call it as what? DevOps. Welcome to DevOps. Is it clear? Clear? Online clear, Anna? Oh, wow, CC, yeah, super. So everyone, your mindset got removed, like what is DevOps and how the DevOps came into picture? Yes. So now you tell me, Nana, how much DevOps is important in the entire company or not? That is why DevOps jobs are, lot of the DevOps jobs are available here. Because developers are busy with their Java coding, Buzz, Python, all. Let them code. Mark is busy in setting up the dabbas. There should be someone in between, right? Who will be contacting, doing work of both of them. And that guy is DevOps. Okay, fine. Now, we no need to know about who invented DevOps, but you understand DevOps, no? But there was a guy called Patrick. Who is it? So in 2007, he started this. Actually, this guy also faced the same problem. He was doing some work and he want to collaborate between developer and operations. But every time they go and ask developers will say, go and ask that operations guys. Whenever you go to operations guy, they will say, go and ask a developer. This guy is somewhere fired. And he introduced the concept called DevOps. Who is that boss? Patrick. Okay. So Nana here, you are doing entire this DevOps. That meaning you are creating servers, deploying applications. Where do you do all these things? In cloud. Where do you all these things? In cloud. Which cloud? AWS cloud. That is why it is called DevOps with AWS. So you need to know DevOps also. You need to know AWS also. I would say AWS is more important than DevOps, because in AWS, we will be setting up the entire architecture, and DevOps people will come and then do the process, how to do the deployment automatically. They will do it. But setting, let's simple example. You want to construct a building. So architecture should be done or not? This entire architecture will be done by whom? AWS engineer. Once the entire building is done, furniture will be put by the DevOps people. But here in our course, we are learning both DevOps and AWS, and also how to implement these DevOps tools in AWS also we'll learn. That is the good thing about this course. I told you 3 parts, no? What are those? Part 1, AWS. Part 2, DevOps. Part 3, AWS with DevOps. That part 3 is missing everywhere. That's why I came newly here to introduce that part 3 for you. So if we learn, so many people in real time, what is happening, because I'm a real time guy. So in what is happening is people know DevOps, people know AWS, but they don't know how to apply DevOps in AWS. Arre. You're good in DevOps tools. You're good in AWS, but you need to implement DevOps tools in AWS. No. End of the day, you're working where? AWS. So that's the reason why I came up with the third part. Yes, Nana. So this originated at 2008, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Okay. Now, DevOps life cycle. What is that? Say that, Nana. Everyone online? DevOps life cycle. In DevOps life cycle, we have, I'll be teaching this separately in DevOps when we start DevOps, but I'm just showing you for now. So we have what we need to do. We need to first what, Nana? Plan. We have something called DevOps life cycle. How do we have SDLC? Software development life cycle. That is SDLC. This is DevOps life cycle. So if you want to do the DevOps, first what you need to do? Plan. After that, code. After that, build. Next, test. Next, release, deploy, operate, monitor. Then a plan code will be, we continuously, these developers are developing, no? That's why we call it as continuous development. Do we need to worry about continuous development? Tell me, do we need to worry? Who need to worry? Developers. But we are not developers here. So that continuous development will be done by the developers. Next, build and testing. Who will be doing this testing? Testers. Who will be doing this testing? Tester. That is all continuous testing. This two will be, this one, the first part will be done by the developer. Second part will be done by the testers. And the continuous deployment, who will do? DevOps, you. And once you deploy, you need to monitor. No, who will be doing that? You only. And what is this between? These developers will do the code. Testers will build it and test it. Finally, they will give the code. That code you will be putting into the server. Yes or no? So what the developer will do is, I'll teach you separately in DevOps section, but I'm just introducing you. Okay. What developer will do is, they will do the entire code and they'll put it in one place. Will you go and ask, hey Babu, developer, give me code, yeah. Developer 2, give me your code. Will you go and ask? What you tell is, hey developers, put all the clothes in one place. That place is called Git. What is that called? GitHub. Have you heard about GitHub? I'll talk about all these things. But here you are telling, Babu, developers, put all the code in one central place. Which place is that? GitHub. From GitHub, we will take the code. Who will take the code? These testers will take the code and they will build the code, whether there are any errors or not. They will test the code. Once everything is done, they will give the zip war file. What file? Zip file or war file. That war file, you take it, put it into server. But all these things, will you do it manually or automatically? We should not do it manually. We should do it what? Automatically. That is called continuous integration. You're integrating here code, build, test, release, deploy. If you click on something, Puchuk, you need to click on that button. That's it. Everything ding, 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 and deploy. So you take the code. So what we need to create? We need to create this series of steps that is called pipeline. What is this called? We'll learn lately, separately, but I'm just introducing the words. Pipeline. Pipeline is a collect series of steps. What is that? So Nana, we have the code, test, build, yes or no? So we need to integrate all these things or not? Integration, continuous integration. And then you are continuously deploying or not on the server? CD, CI, CD. What is that called? CI, CD. Continuous integration, continuous deployment. Don't worry, we'll take that separately again here. Okay. But you understand the DevOps lifecycle, how it is working. We'll be taking again in the DevOps section. I'll go very deeply into it, but I just started introducing it. Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay, sir, what are the projects that you cover? How many projects? All these projects you will not understand now, but I'm just showing you these are all the projects will be covered. Many people say, sir, projects. That too, guys, I'll be spending more time on projects. Because if you work on the projects, entire concepts will be clear. Yes or no? So this is a project here. Project one. Don't worry about this, sir. You draw nice, Google, Google. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. So all these architectures, we can also draw it, but just to save time. So I just copied from Google, all these architectures. Okay. This project one, and this also, we'll be deploying Hotstar application. We'll be deploying some game projects. We'll be deploying, what? All these real-time projects. Okay. All these real-time projects. So we'll be deploying some game projects. And we will be deploying something called Tetris. We'll using Argo CD, EKS. Oh God, there's so many things that we will be integrating and doing it. We'll be doing Zomato project also, right? And Netflix project also will do how to deploy Netflix, right? And then end-to-end Python backend MySQL project, everything in EKS with Terraform, everything that we do. And also, this is the main project that we'll be doing in AWS, including DevOps. So many things. And do you see this? This is also one of the, guys, this looks nice, no? Did I impress you? That's the reason I put. Super. Okay, so do you see this? Yes, that will be covered, Sai Kumar. So guys, it looks bhayanak. But I'll make you to do this within few hours. This project can be done in few hours. Few hours, yes. This is AWS project. You are not expected to know everything now, okay? Don't put that faces. Oh, what sir is still up? No, this one. So just to make sure that we'll be doing a lot of things, right? So this everything we'll be doing in few hours. So the thing is here, once Hyderabad traffic, no, it's not Hyderabad traffic, okay? The thing is, once we done AWS, first half is AWS, right? After that, what we do, we'll set up all these things. We will set up Route 53, CloudFront, and then we go with all the VPCs, etc. We'll put an application. We have a database in the backend, etc., etc. We'll be doing all these things. Okay, don't worry. But I don't want to. So these are the projects that we will be doing. Not only this, in AWS also we'll do separate projects. I showed you DevOps projects. In AWS also we'll do a separate projects there also. Okay. Blue, green, rolling updates, everything will be covered with it. But I heard the Python is required for DevOps. How about that? Does the Python is required for DevOps? No. Right? So, but the thing is, if you know Python, that is added advantage. It's not mandatory to have the Python knowledge. Okay. But in order to do some kind of automations, some scripting is required. But we will not be using scripting at all here. But little bit coding is required in Terraform. But that coding is not related like Java and Python. Oh, oops concept to for loops, ifs loops. No. This is just a series of codes, collection of some lines. And that too, should I tell you one thing? I'll make you happy. The code, do you need to develop from scratch? Huh? See, madam is saying she's a developer. You no need to develop the code from scratch. Already bulk code is available, right? What you need to do is you just need to take it and you should be able to modify it. Nana. That's it. In Terraform also, don't worry and don't get scared. Sir, in Terraform, we need to do coding reading. No. So coding, everything is available in GitHub, right? The code is there. What you need to do is you need to use the code and then you need to tween it. That's it, based on your requirement. You need to write everything for, but you need to understand the code. I'm there, no? I am here for you to make you understand the code. And then each and every segment I'll be teaching you, and we'll write the code in Terraform with hands. And also we will take the code from other GitHub sources, and also we'll develop and we'll use that. And we'll use ChatGPT also. Go and ask ChatGPT, give me that code. Easily he'll give the code. But you should know how to use the code. Okay, na? Super. So we know. So guys, any questions? Don't leave the class until I say. Online people, okay? Don't leave the class until I say. Let me take the questions. Can I clear AWS developer certification with this course? Hema. So with this course, I would say that solution architect you can clear, right? And developer, 80% of the topics will be covered in AWS. Okay. Scripting required. Harish, no scripting is required. My regarding is placement. My question, placement. Yes, Naresh IT will do the placement. Will help you on the placement. You need to check with the management. For my side, technical. Full stack developer can learn this course. If you are a developer and if you are planning to learn this AWS and DevOps, that is super good for your profile. Super good, I'm telling you. But this is not a free course for you. Those who are learning full stack in Naresh IT, this is not a free course for you. But if you want to learn, yes, you can. Laptop needed along with us while actual classes are started. Guys, I will, what I do is, I'll do everything in front of you, all the labs practicals, and I'll be giving you the task to repeat that practicals. I'll give you the assignments. And while doing that assignments, if you get any problems and issues, mentors are there available for you. They will sit next to you and they will fix all the issues. If not, I'm also there. Yes, Sai Kumar, no programming is required. No programming knowledge. Yes, Prasanna. Sir, I completed AWS from you, sir. I didn't get any consultant or thing there with one language. Yes, Saikiran, go ahead with this. So my previous AWS students, wait for the next batch of DevOps, okay? Next, sir. Let me take, don't leave the class, guys, couple of minutes. Let me answer all your questions. Okay. 100 working days, yes. My programming knowledge is 0. Naresh, not required any programmings. No problem, Durga. Okay. Sir, this is my first class. I got to know from one of my friend Jaya. She told me that you're awesome. Now I know she's right. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I want to be for CSE. Yes, we'll be doing that with it. Yeah. Based on experience, do you recommend learning Java or Python for the basics DevOps? Python, if required, Anwar. There's no mandatory to do that. Okay. What kind of laptop is required? You should have keyboard, mouse. No, I'm joking. So 8 GB RAM is fine. Latest generation is not required. So normal laptop is good. Okay. Resume preparations, yes, I'll share you all the default, resumes, etc. at the end of the course. Yes, Sabrish. So you need to start with that, no? Yeah. Terraform, Harish. Naveen, we'll start in a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. Okay. If I miss any class, how do we get recording videos? You can avail it. So what I suggest is, guys, online people, I think most of the people asking to enrolling. So start enrolling it. And when you're enrolling it, I recommend to go with the recordings. Because in DevOps, we'll be doing a lot of projects, no? In AWS, we'll be doing a lot of projects. Or just in case if you miss any classes, recordings will be there to just go back and check it, okay? There will only a few thousands, couple of thousands only extra. So go with the recordings, Nana, okay? Check with the admin how much it is, okay? Okay, and this is the admin number. Please take it, online people. So if you have any questions, non-technical questions, he's Madhusudan. So this is his number. So take the number and you can reach him for any kind of non-technical related things. How much experience I can keep once? Yes. So you can keep 3 to 4 years of experience. How much? 3 to 4 years of experience of knowledge I'll be giving you through the course. I will not fool everyone saying that you can go with 5, 6, 7 years. No. No. Until you get a real-time exposure, you cannot get that kind of experience. I'm telling you, because I'm real-time, I know it. So, but I would promise that I'll give you 3 years of experience knowledge I'll give. Okay. So you should be able to clear the interviews. You should be able to work. That's I guarantee. How we do projects in online with the course? No problem. I'll take care. No, Vinod. Yes. Any other questions? Did you took the number? Super, Nana. Super. Okay. So online, how was the class for you? Offline, everyone. How's the class? Super. Thank you. Online, how's the class? Number one. Super good, Nana. There is no programming is required. Okay. Boom, boom. Very level. Good to see you all these kind of nice comments from you. But guys, I'm telling you, concentrate the 1.5 hour for next couple of months or few months. You will be superb. I'm telling you. Just follow me. Okay. Everything will be updated in the Google Classroom. We'll use Google Classroom for any kind of PPTs, materials, everything will go with Google Classroom. Offline classes, online classes is good. Whichever you like. If you want to see me, come here. If you want to hear me, sit there. Okay. I'm fresher 2023 passed out. Oh, thank God you said passed out. I want to end the class with one small joke that really happened. I used to say to my previous people, when I was doing an interview, fresher came and I asked, okay, good morning. I said, good morning, sir. Okay, please tell me about yourself. Sir, I am 2023 BTech passed away, sir. 1 second I got shocked, right? Passed away. So the thing is, the communication is little bit important. I'm not saying 100% important, but little bit communication. See, passed away meaning what? You are a ghost, no, right? So passed away meaning you are dead. So say passed out. Even it is always better always to say graduated. What's that? I am BTech 2023 graduated is the right thing to say. Okay, I'll be giving small hints also like this. So don't miss this. Okay, all right. So can you give the final CC for today, please? CC with smile. And from tomorrow, today I covered AWS and DevOps. What is AWS DevOps? Tomorrow we are entering into the technical part. I promise that I'll be teaching you from scratch, no? So from tomorrow we'll start the basics. And that basics is also really important for experienced people. Don't think that it is basic. Don't take it light, because those basics also you don't know. You might know, but I'll make you a little bit better on the basics. Okay. We know most of the companies are preferring experience rather than freshers for DevOps engineers. Depends. I'll be honest. Freshers, always problem everywhere, right? There's so many lakhs of people are coming out, but you need to go with the references and you need to go with offline, off-campus interviews and all these things, right? So let's see. But Nana, but you should start learning, right? There is a meme. Chadukondi first, right? First, you need to have the skills ready. Let's say you have not learned anything, no AWS, no DevOps. All of a sudden, Pusuk, some jackpot came and someone said, hey, send me a resume, I will hire you. Okay, you was given a resume. What is there in the resume? BTech 75%. Age this much. Hobbies, eating, sleeping. Date of birth. That's it. Give. He will take that and wash his hands and then he'll go. Instead of that, with plain paper fresher resume, can you put AWS and DevOps knowledge there? This much big resume I can prepare for you for the DevOps and AWS knowledge. So if you keep all these things in fresher, don't you get the jobs? 100% you get, Nana. The only thing is the way that you search and the approach should be different. You cannot sit in the home and start saying that I need job, I need job, I need job. It will not come. You need to start first, be good in technical. Later, after a couple of months, it might be delay for a few months. After that, you will definitely. Don't you think that all freshers which are in the world are jobless now? All your friends are in the jobs or not? They are also freshers or not? How do they got the job? It's time. When the time comes, you should be ready with the technical skills. Be ready with that. Okay? Don't miss this class. And tomorrow, we will go with the very important topic. Don't miss it. Online, can you give the final CC for today, please? CC with smile. All your questions, I'll take it tomorrow also. Don't worry. Yes, I'll provide that. Kubernetes, Harish. So that is all for today. Let's connect tomorrow with the next important topics. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. See you. Don't miss the class. Same time, same link. See you tomorrow, guys. Good night.